Well, turning now to our weather impact alert. It kicks off tomorrow morning, and that's really what we're focusing on. It's all the way through noon tomorrow. Snow and wind are going to be the primary problems, and that is going to cause a lot of problems beyond that. The rain will change to snow later this evening. That snow and wind will be with us for the morning commute, and then temperatures are expected to be notably colder for tomorrow. So if you kick the jacket to the back seat today, you're going to need to find it once again. We've dropped already from the 60s earlier this afternoon into the 40s, and we'll fall back into the 30s. And over the next couple of hours, you can see snowflakes start to enter into the forecast picture. What a difference a couple hours can make, right? We were at 60 degrees at 5 o'clock. Now we're down to 50 at Ashtabula. We were in the low and mid 60s at 4 o'clock all across northern Ohio, and now we're already in the upper 30s and low 40s. The cold air is being ushered in on very brisk southwesterly breezes, and we've had wind gusts occasionally over 35 miles per hour. You can see Youngstown even a 40-mile-per-hour wind gust. The wind gusts aren't going anywhere. As a matter of fact, late tonight, we're going to find those wind gusts actually amping up, which is not good news because that is exactly about the time we're going to find the snow starting to come down and the wind direction changes to get Lake Erie into the mix too. We are dealing with rain right now across northern Ohio. We're getting a bit of a break in areas west of 77, but east of 77 we still have some heavier downpours coming down eastern portions of Geauga County, northern Trumbull County. This is all headed for you in Ashtabula County. But later on this evening, it's cold air that will finally get here, not only at the surface but also aloft, and that will change the rain over to snow. And you can see kind of this wrapping feature that we have here. Sometimes though on this picture things can look a little convoluted as to where different features are. So I thought I'd show you a really cool picture of this storm system, 3,000 miles of impacts from Canada all the way to the Gulf. But if we look closer in here to the center of this storm system on this water vapor imagery, this is water vapor about halfway up in the atmosphere, we can detect different concentrations of it, and it helps us pick out these features. And look at these smaller scale little rotations that are in here. If we overlay the water vapor with the surface temperatures, you can see that it is exactly where those small features are. We have the cold air wrapping into northern Ohio, and then there's a second surge right here. That's the one that swings through for tomorrow morning and pumps up the snow. So here's your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. The cold air arrives by 9 p.m. We'll be tracking snow through northern Ohio. We could have a quick slick on a lot of surfaces by midnight, 1 a.m. as the snow continues to move east. That's still system snow. We're going to add in the lake effect tomorrow morning. This is a snapshot at 6 a.m. You can see widespread lake effect coming in. At the same time, remember, our wind gusts are going up. So now you bring snow and wind. That means it's going to be pretty nasty for the morning commute. 7 a.m., look how widespread this snow is. And this is not just east side, this is west and south, so be prepared. Primary and secondary snow belt will have snow tomorrow morning. We'll probably have some light snow showers outside of the snow belts too that last all the way through mid-morning. Noontime, now things start to shift a little bit farther to the east, and in the afternoon, the snow goes away, the sun starts to come out, and by evening, we are looking at clear skies across northern Ohio. So it's really tomorrow morning that we're focused on. How much snow? This is not a lot. This is not going to be a big one for us, but it's the timing that's the big problem. We are looking at anywhere from a coating to upwards of possibly 3 inches. The best chance for 2 to 3 inches is going to be primary snow belt area, right in the heart of it. So through noon tomorrow, we have this weather impact alert that continues. It's a heads up to make sure you allow for some extra time tomorrow morning on the roads. After tomorrow, look at this. No problems. As a matter of fact, the rest of your Union Home Mortgage forecast looks phenomenal. We finally get rid of all the rain, all the snow, and reset on Saturday. After the time change, the weather changes too. Next week, we're looking at 60s in the forecast.